97. اعوذ باللہ من الشیطان الرجیم بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم. Please start.
I'm looking for the page. Hold on.
Yeah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It is He who sends down for you from the sky water. From it is drink, and with it grows vegetation for grazing. And He produces for you grains with it, and olives and date palms and grapes, and all kinds of fruits. Surely in that is a people who think. And He regulated for you the night and the day and the sun and the moon, and the stars are disposed by His command. Surely in that are signs for people who ponder. And whatsoever He created for you on earth is of diverse colors. Surely in that is a sign for people who are mindful. It is He who made the sea to serve you, that you may eat from it tender meat, and extract from it ornaments that you wear. And you see the ships plowing through it, as you seek His bounties, so that you may give thanks. And He casts mountains on earth, lest it shifts with you, and rivers and roads, so that you may be guided, and landmarks, and by the stars they guide themselves. It's He who creates like Him who does not create. Will you not take a lesson? And if you try to enumerate the favors of Allah, you would not be able to count them. Allah is forgiving and merciful. And Allah knows what you hide and what you disclose. Those you invoke besides Allah create nothing but are themselves created. They are dead, not alive, and they do not know when they will be resurrected. Your God is one God. As for those who do not believe in the hereafter, their hearts are in denial and they are arrogant. Without a doubt, Allah knows what they conceal and what they reveal. He does not like the arrogant. And when it is said to them, what has your Lord set down? They say, legends of the ancients. So let them carry their loads complete on the day of resurrection. And some of the loads of those they misguided without knowledge, evil is what they carry. Those before them also schemed, but Allah took their structures from the foundations, and the roof caved in on them. The punishment came to them from where they did not perceive. Then on the day of resurrection, He will disgrace them and say, where are my associates for whose sake you used to dispute? Those who were given knowledge will say, today shame and misery are upon the disbelievers. Those wrongdoing their soul, while the angels are taking them away, they will propose peace. We did no wrong. Yes, you did. Allah is aware of what you used to do. Enter the gates of hell, to dwell in there forever. Miserable is the residence of the arrogant. And it will be said to those who maintain piety, what has your Lord revealed? They will say goodness. To those who do good in this world is goodness, and the home of the hereafter is even better. How wonderful is the residence of the pious. The gardens of perpetuity, which they will enter, beneath which rivers flow, where they will have whatever they desire. Thus Allah rewards the pious. Those who are wholesome in a wholesome state, when the angels take them away, will say, peace be upon you. Enter paradise for what you have used to do. And they put waiting for angels to come to them for the command of your Lord to arrive. Those before them did likewise. Allah did not wrong them, but they used to wrong their own souls. So the evils of their deeds assailed them, and what they used to ridicule engulfed them. The idolaters say, had Allah willed, we would have not worshipped anything besides Him, neither us nor our ancestors, nor would He have prohibited anything besides His prohibitions. Those before them did likewise, and their messengers are responsible for anything but clear communication. To every community we sent a messenger. Worship Allah and avoid idolatry. Some of them Allah guided, while others deserved misguidance. So travel through the earth and see what the fate of the deniers was. Even though you may be concerned about their guidance, Allah does not guide those who misguide, and they will have no saviors. And they swear by Allah with their most solemn oaths, Allah will not resurrect anyone who dies. Yes, indeed, it is a promise binding on him, but most people do not know. To clarify for them what they deferred about it, and for the faithless to know that they were liars. When we intend for something to happen, we say to it, be, and it becomes. Those who immigrate for Allah's sake after being prosecuted, we will settle them in a good place in this world, but the reward for the hereafter is greater, if they only knew. Those who endure patiently and in their Lord they put their trust. We did not send before you except men whom we inspired, so ask the people of knowledge if you do not know. With the clarifications and the scriptures, and we reveal to you the reminder, that you may clarify to the people what they reveal to them, and that they may reflect. Do those who scheme evil feel secure with Allah will not cause the earth to cave in with them, or that punishment will not come upon them when they do not perceive, or that He will not give them the breach, they will not be able to prevent it, or that He will not seize them while in dread. Your Lord is gentle and merciful. Have they not observed what Allah created? Their shadows revolve around the right and left, bowing to Allah as they shrink away. To Allah bows down everything in heavens and everything on earth, every living creature and the angels, and without being proud. They fear their Lord above them, and they do what they are commanded. Allah has said, do not take two gods. He is only one God, so fear only me. To Him belongs everything in the heavens and the earth, and to Him obedience is due always. Do you then fear anyone other than Allah? Whatever blessing you have is from Allah, and when harm touches you, it is to Him that you groan. But when He lifts harm from you, some of you associate others with their Lord. To show ingratitude for what we have given them, enjoy yourselves, you will soon know. And they allocate to something they do not know, a share of what we have provided for them. By Allah, you will be questioned about what you have been inventing. And they attribute to Allah daughters, exalted is He, and for themselves what they desire. And one of them is given news of a female infant. His face darkens and he chokes with grief. He hides from the people because of the bad news given to him. Shall he keep in the humiliation or bury it in the dust? Evil is the decision they make. Those who do not believe in the hereafter set a bad example, while Allah sets the highest example. He is the mighty, the wise. If Allah were to hold mankind for their injustices, He would not leave upon it a single creature, but He postpones them until an appointed time. Then when their time arrives, they will not delay it by 1 hour, nor will they advance it. And they attribute to Allah what they themselves dislike, while their tongues utter the lie that theirs is the goodness. Without a doubt, for them is the fire, and they will be neglected. By Allah, we sent messengers to communities before you, but Satan made their deeds appear alluring to them. It is their master today, and they will have a painful punishment. We revealed to you the scripture only to clarify for them what they differ about, and guidance and mercy for people who believe. Allah sends down water from the sky with which He revives the earth after its death, and this is a sign for people who listen. And there is a lesson for you in cattle. We give you drink from their bellies, from between waste and feud, pure milk refreshing to the drinkers. And from the fruits of date palms and grapevines you derive sugar and wholesome food, and the sign for people who understand. And your Lord inspired the beasts, set up hives in the mountains and in the trees and in what they construct. SubhanAllah. Then eat of all the fruits and go along the pathways to your Lord with precision. From their bellies emerges a fluid of diverse colors containing healing for the people. Surely this is a sign for people who reflect. Allah created you, then He takes you away. Some of you will be brought back to the worst age, so that you will no longer know anything after having acquired knowledge. Allah is omniscient and omnipotent. Allah has favored some of you over others' livelihood. Those favored would not give their properties to their servants, to the extent of making them partners in it. Will they then renounce Allah's blessings? Allah has given you mates from among yourselves, and has produced for you from your mates children and grandchildren, has provided you in good things. Will they then believe in falsehood and refuse all its favors? And yet they serve besides Allah what possesses no provisions for them in the heavens, nor are they capable. So do not cite the examples for Allah. Allah knows and you do not know. Allah cites the example of a bonded slave who has no power over anything, and one to whom we have given plentiful provision, from which he gives secretly and openly, and they are equal in comparison. All praise belongs to Allah, but most of them do not know. And Allah cites the example of two men, one of them dumb, unable to do anything, and it is the burden of his master. Whichever way he directs him, he achieves nothing good. Is he equal to him who has justice is on a straight path? To Allah belongs the unseen of the heavens and the earth, the coming of the hours only as the twinkling of the eye, even nearer. Allah has power over everything. Allah brought you on your mother's womb, not knowing anything, and He gave you the eyesight and the brains that you may give thanks. Have they not seen the birds flying in the midst of the sky? None sustains them except Allah, and these are signs for people who believe. Allah has given you in your homes habitats for you, and has provided for you out of the hides of livestock portable homes for you, so you can use them when you travel, and when you camp, and from their wool and fur and hair, furnishings and comfort for a while. Allah has made for you shade out of what He has created, and given you resorts protect you from the heat, and garments to protect you from your violence. Thus He completes His blessing upon you so that you may submit. But if you turn away, your only duty is clear communication. They recognize Allah's blessings, but then deny it, making them grateful. They will raise the witness from every community. Those who disbelieve will not be permitted, nor will they be excused. Those who did wrong see the punishment, it will not be lightened for them, nor will they be reprived. And who idolize or seek associates, therefore, these are our associates whom we used to invoke besides you. They will strike back at them with the saying, surely you are liars. On that day they will offer their submission to Allah, what they have invented will abandon them. Those who disbelieve and obstruct from Allah's path, we will add punishment to their punishment, and on account of the mischief on the day raised in every community among them, and bring you as a witness. We have revealed to you the book as an explanation of all things, guidance and for those who submit. Allah commands justice and goodness and generosity towards relatives. He forbids immortality and injustice, and He advises you so that you may fulfill Allah's covenant, and you make a covenant and not break your rest. done after ratifying, have made a life and Allah knows. And do not be like her who travels her young others after she has spun it strongly, nor use your oaths as a means of deception among you, because one community is more prosperous than another. Let testing thereby. On the day of resurrection, he will make clear to you everything you had disputed about. Had Allah willed, he would have made you one congregation, but he leaves astray whom he wills, and he guides whom he wills, and he will surely be about what you need to do. And do not use your oaths to deceive one another, that the foot may not slip after being firm, in case it is because you hindered from Allah's path and incur a terrible torment. And do not change Allah's covenant for a small price. What is with Allah is better for you know. What you have runs out, but what is with Allah remains. We will reward those who are patient according to the best of their deeds. Whoever works righteousness, whether male or female, while being a believer, will grant him a good life, and we will reward them according to the best of what they used to do. Refuge with Allah, outcast. He has no authority for those who believe and trust in him. His authority is only for those who follow him, those who associate others with him. When we substitute a verse in place of another verse, Allah knows best what he reveals. They will say you are an imposter, but most of them do not know. Can we stop here?
Okay, no issue. We will continue tomorrow next, inshallah.
Inshallah.